Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Brad over here at Chattanooga Fish-n-Fun. Here at Fish-n-Fun, we sell Ranger boats and Lance campers. We've got a beautiful bluebird sky here. Kind of cloudy. It is kind of cloudy, so it's a bluebird cloudy day to do a video. But it's been a minute since I've done a video. Might be a little rusty. Thankfully, all of you, well, most of you watching these videos have kept me very busy with selling campers. So we actually sold 15 last month. Maybe I can beat that this month. We'll see. But today's star of the show is a 2026 Lance 850. No, Ed, it's not yours. I got yours tucked away in the corner of the lot down there, safe and sound. This is one that we custom ordered for a customer that was unfortunately unable to take delivery of it. So this one is available. And that's a big deal because this is my most common camper this year, by far the most popular. And I'm actually sold out with customer orders through, I think, about mid-June now. So this is a great deal that it's here on the lot. It'll make somebody a good camper. But yeah, this is the most popular one, and I think it has something to do with it being the most versatile. So this one works with a 250, a 2500, a 350, a 3500, and a 450 series short bed or long bed, single rear wheel or dually truck. So for your guys with the 250s, they got a short bed, single rear wheel and everything. You got a certain amount of payload that you're working with there. So for people that are very cautious about staying under, this is about the max camper that you can get in, give you the most room, the most width, the most headroom, and the most amount of camper for those series trucks. So that's my reasoning for thinking that you know, this is the most popular unit. Plus, you know, this is a camper that we can sell under 50 grand. So this one, the retail on it is $44,319, factory options $11,210, destination charge, blah blah blah. Total MSRP is $58,440. And again, you know, if you've watched these videos before, you know that that means meaningless retail or meaningless suggested retail price. We go by BSRP here. That's Brad's suggested retail price, and it's a heck of a lot better than that. Let's check out the inside. So walking inside, you're going to notice that this is where the 10 inches of width comes into play. It opens everything up, gives you more space to walk around in. If you have two people, that's highly important. That way you're not banging into each other. You know, some of y'all might like to, I don't know. Keep the relationship fresh. But anyways, yeah, so over to the right, we've got our dinette. Like I said, this is the Grayson interior. So you got the gray, which is like a dark gray color on a light gray. And then you have bronzite and lapis that you can choose from also, which is going to be like a darker brown with a light gray. And then lapis is going to be darker blue on the light gray. So there are three interior colors that you can choose from. And then also walking in, you have this lowered step. That way you can watch your head coming in. Look at that. The headroom is amazing in this. You actually have, what is it? It's somewhere on here. No, it's not on here, but hang on. All right, it's 76 inches of headroom that you have in here, interior head space. So you know, even after 8-10 years of selling these things, I still don't have all the numbers memorized. But where that interior space comes into play is over the cab over right here. This one, of course, you just saw me hit my head, but on like a 825 or on a 650, a 825 and 865, you're going to be hunched over kind of like this. With me being 6'1", I can sit up in the bed pretty much, and I have plenty of space to lift up and not worry about banging my head. So that's one of the great benefits of the 850 is the interior head space. But yeah, okay, so let's keep it moving with the tour here. All right, so the dinette, this makes into a bed, and when this is made into a bed, you got 6 foot by 4 foot. So you have plenty of space there to make it into a bed and somebody use it for actual usable sleeping. And then if you look here, most of our windows, not this rear one because we have the beautiful view of the ladder there, but most of these windows like this one, your kitchen, both your bed windows, your skylight and everything pop open really far. Look at this. This makes for a lot more usable airflow, natural light, not the beer, I'm talking vitamin D from the sun. But yeah, and then, you know, people wonder, how do you keep bugs out? Use your little bug screen there. Or if you like camping with bugs, open it, let them in. Then you have your nightshade too. You have these on all windows. That way you can peep out the nosy people wanting to see inside your truck camper because they've never seen one. All right, let's go to the bathroom over here. All right, so the bathroom is a fully fiberglass drop-in shower and toilet setup. So you want to see how much space you got to work with in here? I'll show you. Okay, so I do have shoes on, so let's keep that in mind. But we have this skylight cut out in the roof here. That way we have more head space in here. Sitting down, look at this. Look at this. Knee space, armrest. If things get serious, you can just kick back, relax. You can read your magazine here. You can do whatever you want. You can shower on the toilet if you want to. Take this little hose over here, get her washed off, throw it around back, get that thing cleaned up, you know. We got a lot of stuff that we can do in here. Of course, I don't know how much time y'all spend in the bathrooms, but door closed and all, like I still got plenty of knee space. Can y'all see that? There we go. Yeah, plenty of room in here. Medicine cabinet. What is this down here? I didn't even look before I opened it. I think that's your toilet paper holster. Bingo. Toilet paper holster. We're missing the arm on it. I'll have to put an arm on it. Full of little surprises, stuff that you got to put in. But anyways, moving on to the kitchen area. We've got a 3-burner stovetop. This is the new stove that they're putting in them. It kind of just, you turn it on, then you just, zzz, there we go. All right, same thing with the oven too. The oven self-ignite. You don't have to hold a lighter back in there. Big enough for, you know, Red Baron pizza, Totino's. DiGiorno's my go-to. Got us a convection micro air fryer, all in one right here. A little bit of storage over here to the right. Check that out. All of our controlling and like for our, okay, let's start up here. This is the Truma panel. This is how you turn your tankless on-demand water heater on, your Truma Aventa Air 13.5K BTU unit, and your Truma Vario Heat 14K BTU unit on. So one's the on-demand water heater, one's your AC unit, and one's your furnace. Awning switches, it has an auto side awning, so if you want to, you know, turn that on, hit extend, you let go, it automatically goes out. If you leave the power onto it, it has that auto wind sensing to bring it back in. We've got our battery levels, fresh water, black and gray water, water pump, everything right here easy to get to. Got our Jensen radio here. You can throw a DVD in that and play it over the Jensen TV. Separated sink here. You can do your dishes on one side and the clean ones on the other. I don't know, my wife actually does that for me, so I got it pretty good on that. I do the cooking, she does the cleaning, so we got a little even spread there. All right, down here, this is for your liquor bottles. I'm just kidding, you can throw whatever you want down there, but I've had customers tell me that makes good whiskey cabinet storage. What did I miss? I missed this stuff, didn't I? And for all you Lancers that have known about the Howard clock, it's back. Closet. Pull-out drawer. I see a lot of people put their silverware trays in there. And then this is not a storage compartment. Don't get it mixed up. This is where you access your Truma AquaGo unit on the back end. There's some necessities to get into there if you ever needed a repair. Three-way fridge. How do I know this is a three-way fridge? Well, let's turn it on. Okay, so you see all these pop up. So there's gas, auto, then you got shore power. I'm not plugged in, so it's not going to use it. And then battery after that. You turn this switch on, then you can go over to battery. Oh, shoot. Battery right there. This is all touch screen, so if you hit it once too many times, it keeps going. But if I want to turn the battery on, basically I turn that switch on, and then I can run it on the battery. But it is a 5 cubic foot fridge, good size, plenty of room for all your beers or your juice packs or whatever your, you know, weapon of choice is. Freezer, it's all separated. 60 by 80 inch queen size mattress, so it is true queen size, just not as thick as your residential. 19 inch LED TV there on the wall. Skylight, so our feet can see the stars at night. Hope I'm not going too fast for you. Skipped over that. There's you some storage. You can remove these shelves too if you want to throw a duffel bag in there or something. Storage here on the right. This is one of the big perks to the 850 as well that I want to point out. These have a lot more storage than most of the other campers that would fit like a 250, like your 650, your 825, your 865. These have a lot more storage. Maybe wondering what this little black circular thing is. That's your wireless phone charger. Go over here on the left. Probably look like a goofball crawling around up here. There we go. And here you go. One thing I did want to point out though is you have plug-ins on both sides. There and there. That's your ducted heat. But you got plug-ins on both sides. Let me get out of here. That way, you know, your CPAP users, you don't have to choke each other out with cords going behind you, charging phones or whatnot. Okay, I think we went over everything on the inside. Let's go out. Okay, if you've been here before, you know the rules. We're starting on the front driver's side and working our way around. We got the TPO nose cap here on the front. This is similar to your car bumper. You can knock the absolute crap out of that. I actually hurt my hand on that last one. But you can knock the absolute crap out of that and it just pops back out. I mean, that's durability right there. A lot of campers will use a laminate fiberglass on the front, and what you'll see with those over time is delamination issues or stress cracks, spider cracks from rock chips. It's really not the best material to use on the front, and that's why we use TPO. It's a lot more durable. All right, on the sides here, we got the mountain graphics. We got the dual pane windows. We went over those inside. So insulation's only as strong as your weakest source. Windows are usually the weakest source. That's why we got the dual pane acrylic windows on these. So that's glass is a conductor, so it allows heat to go through and everything. These are about as close as it gets to insulation on these campers, per Lance, what I was told. Designated Lance plug. We install this for you here at no extra charge. Excuse me. I hope you said bless you. But anyways, yeah, this pollen's kicking my butt. We got our 2 propane tanks on board here. This is something else you gain going up to the 850. And this unit's also popular because it doesn't have a slide out. So a lot of people, you know, not a lot, but some people get kind of nervous about having slides, you know, what if I'm going off-road and what if I have issues, or what if, you know. But this is also what makes this another reason for being the most popular, is no slide outs. We got the onboard water fill right here. Basically, you just use a gravity-fed garden hose, plug it in right there, then you can fill your onboard fresh water tank, which is 30 gallons. So you got the 30-gallon onboard freshwater tank, you got a 20-gallon gray water tank, and then you got a 18-gallon black water. 30-amp shore power. Our on-demand tankless water heater made by Truma. This is actually called the Truma Aqua Go. And let me depressurize it here. There we go. So to winterize this, basically, it's as simple as this. Don't ever forget to pull this right here, or this thing will come shooting out at you like a 12-gauge shotgun. It's crazy. I did it once. Outdoor shower. Then the cooled up hose that you saw inside, and you didn't see it inside because I didn't point it out. But anyways, there's a cooled up hose in a brown box. It plugs in right here, and that's how you use your outdoor shower. Oh, moron. Forgot to unlock all the boxes before I started on the outside. But anyways, we got a little outdoor storage compartment right here. Sewer hose holder. It's kind of useless, doesn't hold a 25 foot or 20 foot. You can squeeze about a 10 in there, and that's about it. On the back end here, we got the backup camera. We got the manual rear awning. I have a video on how this works if anybody's curious. Docking lights, those also come in or come on in reverse. Then we got our main dump right here. Again, this is your gray water, which is 20 gallon, black water, which is 18 gallon. All leads out the same pipe coming out. I usually go black first, then flush it with the gray. And then over here we got our hot and cold water lines, and then our freshwater tank drain. You do not have to haul wet. You can drain your tanks, you can haul empty of propane, but usually you're going to have at least the propane full. I like to have it anyways before I get where I'm going. On the fun side, this is your campground side. You have your automatic awning. I went over that inside, but it does have the auto wind sensing. Rolls itself back in if it gets too windy. It's supposed to anyways. The happy jacks here, these are your electric jacks, the 4220s. Between all four of these, people get nervous. They're like, look at these skinny legs. Will it tip forward, go to the side or whatnot? No, I've never had one tip forward on me. Most of your weight's in the back anyways. You go and add your weight to the front, you're not going to offset it. These are made to camp on the ground. You don't have to have them in the truck at all times. You don't have to have supports under the nose or anything like that. It is fully set up to camp the way it sets right here on my lot. So these are rated though between all four of them for around 11,000 pounds, which is way more than what you need. Refrigerator vent. This is your hand warmer when it gets cold. When you have your Truma Vario heat furnace running inside, it kicks out all the hot air right here, vent out. This right here, there we go. External propane connection, 110 outlets if you want to set up a TV out here or something, and then an external jump port. If your batteries go dead and you want to, still run the jack legs up and down, all you do is hook your booster box to that and you can still run them. If you do have jack failure, basically you flip the switch down, pack a lunch and get to cranking, or you can use the Happy Jack supplied drill adapter to drill them up and down. But the motor does need to be deactivated. And then we got the swing out brackets on this because, like I said, this is a very popular model for all trucks basically. Everything but your half tons, 250s, 350s, 450s. So if you come in here with a long bed fat butt, you're going to need a way to get underneath there. So we already have that in mind for the swing out brackets. And if you have a 250 or any single rear wheel for that matter, these help get the legs out of the way of your front tie down, so you don't have interference there. So it's good to have either way. All right everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I had a lot of fun filming it. I'm going to try not to go 3 weeks without posting again. I wanted to do at least 1 or 2 a week, but like I said, I'm very thankful for all of you watching, keeping me busy here. Like I said, I turned 15 units last month just on campers. That doesn't include the boats or nothing, but just the truck campers, not even pull behinds or boats, just truck campers, 15 units. So that was awesome. We want to keep it going like that, but we sell them because we know what we're selling, and then we also supply the BSRP with that. So really, I try to eliminate any reason for somebody to have to call across the country, trying to find a cheaper price than me. That nobody has time for that. Nobody. If you do, you're retired. I don't have time to do it. I'm working. So I try to quote you right off the get-go. That way, it eliminates the need to be calling around the country. And then also, like I said, we use our product so we know what we're selling too. So that goes a long ways. You'd be surprised. But anyways, yeah, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Lets YouTube know that I might know what I'm talking about, might be enjoyable to watch. If you have any questions, you can call me at 423-892-6272. All the contact information will be below in the description as well. And of course you can comment also. I try to answer as many of the comments that I see. And then if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Join this Fish-n-Fun family. We're continuing to climb. I love it. I'm very grateful for all of you that watch. And yeah, I'm going to try not to go 3 weeks without posting a video again. I'm very sorry. So might have to get a little bit of help around here with all this. So yeah, until next time, y'all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.